My name is Starla. I'm a business coach, I'm an Etsy SEO expert, and I'm a manager at a pretty cool site called erank.com, the most popular Etsy SEO tool on the planet. And today, we're busting some of the biggest Etsy myths floating around the internet, especially the ones that could be hurting your traffic and confusing your strategy. Let's do it. Starla, is it true that Etsy wants you to create and delete listings constantly to please the algorithm? This one makes my eye twitch. Etsy's algorithm isn't your cat. You don't need to constantly dangle shiny new things in front of it to get attention. Frequent listing and delisting doesn't boost your rank. In fact, it can hurt your listing quality score, especially if your shop history is mostly made up of dead listings. Etsy favors consistency and proven products, and success on Etsy comes from building a history of strong listings over time, not from spamming the algorithm with daily junk drops. I heard that to compete, you need 100 plus listings. Is that true? The only thing that you need is a product that sells. Can more listings help you get seen more often? Sure, in the same way that buying more lottery tickets technically gives you more chances to win. But if your products don't have strong SEO, intention, and real demand, then all you're doing is listing more invisible items. And let's be honest, listing 100 items just to hope that something sticks sounds super exhausting. It's easier to build a shop with 10 to 15 amazing listings that convert well than 100 listings that nobody wants. Starla, I heard you shouldn't bother with keywords that have high competition. This one gets repeated all the time, and while it's not totally wrong, it is misleading. Yes, low competition terms are great for targeting sweet spots, but high competition keywords are still necessary when they accurately describe your product. Avoiding them completely means missing out on what shoppers are actually typing in. The key is balance. A mix of high and low competition keywords gives Etsy the context that it needs, while also giving you some low-hanging fruit to aim for. I like to think of these high competition terms like the cute pair of jeans that you keep in the back of your closet because they don't quite fit you yet. But with hard work, they will someday. We want to show Etsy that this is the keyword that we want to be known for. Over time, as you build sales, reviews, and thus higher listing quality scores, you increase the likelihood of being able to rank for these much more difficult terms in search. One coach said that you should only make listings in trending niches, like what's currently hot on TikTok. This sounds good in theory until you realize that Etsy is a search-based platform, not just a trend-driven one. You can't build a sustainable business by chasing fads. Instead of chasing the latest TikTok craze, focus on creating a brand that attracts your ideal customer, even after the trend dies down, because it will. They always do. And if you do want to ride a trend, make sure it fits into your existing niche. Don't confuse the algorithm by tossing in whatever's hot that week just to stay relevant. If you already make wall art, for example, and you see that coffee is trending, then sure, make some coffee-themed wall art. But if you sell ties for upscale businessmen, you may want to avoid a Y2K-themed tie just because Y2K is trending. Make sense? I heard that Etsy ads don't work unless you're already making sales. Actually, Etsy ads are designed to collect data, and they do often help new listings get seen faster. Do they guarantee sales? No, but they do help Etsy learn about your products and how shoppers interact with them. And sometimes that extra visibility gives a new listing the traction that it needs to build momentum. Just don't throw $100 at ads with no SEO or market research and expect miracles. Ads amplify what's already working. They don't fix a broken strategy, and you still need good SEO and great photos for ads to actually work. As always, I recommend advertising listings in your shop that are already performing well, because you know that customers already love these items. Thus, you're more likely to make a return on your investment. If you're tired of the Etsy guessing game and you're ready to stop chasing myths and start using data that actually works, I actually just released 2 free ebooks that outline a foolproof strategy to help you understand Etsy SEO. There's even a workbook of different checklists and exercises to help you build better SEO habits, which I'll have linked right down here somewhere and down in the video description. Until next time, Pookie.